Well, 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 good morning, lads, lasses, and non-binary folk. How are we all feeling? Look! I've lost my heads. I have significantly less heads now. Also, I thought this looked very funny when I had a deadpan expression. You got the whole group laughing. Got everyone laughing, Matt. Of course, horror games, so the creepy music is back. The whole creepy aesthetic isn't back, but I could turn it all on. Will I check this out? Filters? Boom. There we are. Spooky. Yes, how are we all feeling? I'm feeling alright. Had an interesting breakfast. Meaning I was actually supposed to make that dinner last night, but I got distracted and decided to have a small, sandwich dinner instead, so my breakfast was my dinner. I really like this one. I really like this one. A nice combination between like a black tea and a fruit tea. Very delicious. As always, cook of the drawer there. Jay Hank. I've also noticed something. When I'm just chatting at the start, kind of like la-di-da-di-da-ing about, before I actually launch the game, the hand tracking is so good. But when I launch the game, the hand tracking, like, disappears. I guess it really needs a lot of RAM to get this to work. But it's nice that the program actually self-adjusts depending on its, like, lower priority. Because this is the lower priority part of it. Yes, I have lost my color. The spookiest thing. Desaturation. The spookiest thing in the world. Desaturation. At least according to all of those, what do they call themselves? Manual horror or whatever it was. Because, the monsters, the most horrifying thing a monster could do was learn how to drive manual transmission. Oh god, it's been so long since I've driven. It's been over a year now. Before that, I had never gone more than a week without driving. My whole life since I got my license. God, sorry, I'm just missing driving, to be honest. What is it called again? What? Nunny Nunny Horror? I don't know what it is. Nunny Nunny Horror? Oh no, my habits from school. Oh my goodness, I can't believe how much I've picked up. How many habits I've picked up from being a teacher with some Japanese kids. Because they're more used to certain, actions. Things like blank spaces. We would say etc, etc. Or a blank space, Nunny nunny blank, nunny nunny. But they go like nunny nunny, as I was just doing just then. Nunny nunny, or daddy daddy. So nunny nunny is what, and daddy daddy is who. But yeah, so they kind of use the what does they call them again? Demonstratives? No, demonstratives. No, it's, what do they call them? I've suddenly forgotten the English term for them. Interrogatives. Who, what, when, why. The 5 good old W's. 5 W's and 1 H. But yes, no, it's interesting. I do like this, though. Man. Good joke. Good joke. Yeah. Pretty good joke, yeah. It was alright. It was alright. It was fun. It was fun. It's just that the 5 heads just all sitting there like... I don't know, they just amuse me to no end. I laughed when I saw them, when I set up everything this morning. Because I actually had time to set up this morning, because I actually got up really early. All the other streams, I'm definitely cutting it close. Maybe I should give my head a bit more space. I forgot I had 5 heads too. I thought I only had 3 running right now. I've got 5. Let me go. Really a 5 brain move. Oh. Are you kind of low? Oh, am I? I think I'm just lower energy today. I'm speaking a lot quieter, that's for sure. Yes, interesting. And sometimes I do not understand these programs. I don't know why. It feels like sometimes implying that I'm hearing you. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't know the lingo very well. I hear you, kinda low. I don't know. Why do these horror games play have the exact same logo? Because it's a team of, what, 2 people? A pair of brothers? Making similar games. They probably bought one. They're probably using Windows fonts. They're using Microsoft Word fonts for their titles, so. And hey, it gives it a thematic consistency. It means that if you see a generally spooky looking picture, that sort of Unity graphics, and that very particular way of doing a title, you know exactly who it is. It's Chiller's art. Makes it, it's like a branding thing now. It makes it easy. One, it's easy for them, because they can just do the same thing for every game. And 2, people now can, go, oh, is that a new Chiller's art game? Yeah, they like to mass produce it. It's their day job, Andy. They're earning so much money from this. That's how they earn their money. Pretty much every one of the Chiller's art games gets played. Every time they release a game, it'll get played. It'll go on streams. Yes, hello Andy, hello Panda. That's the thing, they've got it down. Like, more power to them. And the one power is it does seem they're at least trying to be creative in a small way. They're using classic Japanese storytelling tropes, but they are trying to be creative. And at least anything to the Western eye is going to look creative, because it's, of course, steeped in a sort of, Japanese urban mythology, I suppose. So it has a very different feeling to it than a lot of Western stuff, which is why a lot of Western people... Oh, you can see me cracking my knuckles. Huh. Lots of Western people like these games, because they feel fresh and new. So they could do anything, as long as they keep with their Japanese roots, which would be easy for them. It'd be like if I suddenly was able to earn money by telling stories about my life. I have so many stories that no one has any idea about. It would take a long time, that's the thing. They're drawing from hundreds of Japanese stories that are always going to be unique. Their roughness makes people remind... It's nostalgia, Andy. A Japanese developer, an old PS2 aesthetic, and like, scary stories you can tell in the dark. People love that sort of thing. It's childhood, I suppose. And a lot of people grew up on, PlayStation 1 and PlayStation 2. The start of 3D graphics. We all, all my nieces and nephews grew up around, haunted PS2 games and haunted games. I'm offended by that comparison. Well, that's what they're harkening back to, the start of early 3D, which is where, the Xbox and the PlayStation 2 really shined. Yeah, what a green grass look, I suppose. Both of them blend together for me, because I don't really play them. Well, I played a lot of them, but, you know, I played them both at the same time. Often. Because it was my nieces and nephews who were on the PlayStation 1. And 2. And me, afterwards. To connect with the young'uns. We didn't have much of a Dreamcast family, to be honest. I played a Dreamcast once. But honestly, I haven't really played the Dreamcast much. I played more of the Nintendo. You know, your Super Nintendos and the like. The NES and the NES. How are you, mischievous? I haven't slept in 30 hours. Oh my goodness. Good God. Go to sleep. It's almost the end of the weekend. What are you going to do when the week starts? I suppose that I'm presupposing you have a job that's a normal 5, Monday to Friday job, like I have. I know you could probably sleep on, Thursday morning if you wanted to, I suppose. Up for plus 30 hours, goodness. Well, just make sure you get some sleep. Avoiding sleep is never a good thing, Paradise. Very dangerous. But yes, point is, Charizard games are popular because they're unique stories based in a mythology that we're not used to, so they have a novel feeling about them. It's the same reason why things like Fatal Frame got really popular. Not so much your Silent Hills and the like, that's probably more the unique nature of the person who made those games. But yeah, Charizard, people love the nostalgia. People love the roughness. It also makes it creepier. Because, your brain is the one doing a lot of the work. Which is why I find the best part of a Charizard game is the start. The atmosphere. It does usually feel like they all have weak endings, but that's a problem with all horror. Either you have to show the monster or you don't show the monster. Neither are very satisfying. Like, showing the monster is never gonna be a great time. I've noticed one of my hands sits higher than the other, weirdly enough. Yes. Take care of yourself, Penrose. My word, is the hard work, it's almost time for that again. Almost time for the groundkeeping. I know I should have a degree. Don't worry, well, actually I don't know how it is these days. When I was younger, of course, you definitely didn't need a degree. University was free, though. And I did go to university. I never ended up really using my degree, though. I just got jobs. I'm not going to talk about those jobs, but I got jobs. I got job at place. I worked at the company, in the city, in the Australia, in the countryside, in the outback, where I met the old man and the mines. Classic. And then I worked, after that, I had the career at the other company. And yes, we're in horticulture obsessed because I have no idea what a single... Yeah, well, I felt like that when I did my, training in medicine, and then you didn't need actually a degree for paramedics when I was a young man. It was a volunteer thing. It was a trade. These days you need one, though. There's a whole heap of old fellas working in paramedics who never did a degree. Still working as a paramedic. And never did a degree. Usually in the countryside. But they're very smart. They didn't need a degree to learn how it. That's why they're so impressive. Just grew plants. Well, that's horticulture, I suppose. Mulch, soil, greenhouse, and water. Well, plot twist, that's horticulture. It's not like were you specifically studying horticulture? Didn't you have assignments? Was it a trade? Was this more about horticulture? Practical horticulture or theoretical horticulture? That's the thing. Also, in Australia we have a big trade. We have a big trade sort of culture. So really, just go get a trade. Become a sparky. Or a plumber. Or a... I don't know, a brickie. Any tradie will do. Could be a tradie. Just be a bloody tradie, mate. Go work on a farm. A lot of my old friends did that. In fact, I remember an old teacher I used to have when I was a young man. Funny lady. Funny lady. She was a very young teacher. I was, what, end of high school? You had to do end of high school if you wanted to go to university. I wanted to go to university. And she was very funny. In my last year, you didn't have Facebook back then or anything like that, so in my last year at school, that teacher joked that she was going to become a farmer. She was sick of this teaching thing. Was going to go become a farmer. I was like, what do you mean? We thought she was joking. She was a bit of a joke with this teacher. But she was like, no. She was like, oh, yeah, what are you doing next year? I'm going off to university, doing X, Y, and Z. And she's like, oh, cool. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mrs. Nanny Nanny? She was like, huh? Oh, I'm becoming a farmer. And we're like, haha, very funny, miss, very funny. And she was like, no, I'm serious, I'm gonna farmer. I've already bought the boots, I've got the hat. Bought the boots. I'm ready, I'm gonna go become a farmer. And I was like, very funny. And then years later, I didn't believe it, and so I left. And then eventually I talked to some people when I was still a young man that used to go to my high school, and they're like, yeah, such and such teacher did leave that year. I was like, oh, they went and became a farmer. Everyone laughed about the fact she went and became a farmer. Turns out she actually did become a farmer. And worked at a, she still stayed as a teacher. She was working on a farm, but she was working as like sort of like an agricultural teacher. Training other younger farmers, eventually. It was interesting. She also had a partner. One of those things where, back in the day, you really couldn't talk about it that much, but it's one of those things that, looking back on it, I wonder if she never got married, from what I heard. I wonder if her partner, she had like a friend that they used to live together. I wonder. They used to they came and worked to the same school, then they both worked on the same farm. I wonder how they're doing. I wonder if they're still about these days. They'd be pretty old these days. Technically, they weren't that much older than I was. So remember, they were just out of university, just out of, teachers' college. Sorry, it wasn't university back then, it was teachers' college. And it was only their first few years when they were my teachers, so they couldn't have been more than 6 or 7 years older than I am. So they're probably still kicking. Fun lady, though. Fun lady. She's probably still about kicking. Yeah, farming is a tough job. I've known a lot of farmers, and it's not an easy job. Especially if you want to, and you also live and die. Like, at least with salaries, it's more consistent. You can see why people left farming for industrial jobs. The money's just more consistent. Back in, farmers, you're living and dying by your crop and by your livestock, if you've got that. Like, you're living and dying by it. Like, if it goes bad, it goes bad. But it's a good job if it goes well. Because, of course, everyone needs food. There's always going to be money for it. And the rise of supermarkets, it has made it really difficult for a lot of farmers to get a profit. That's the problem, isn't it? Really difficult to get a profit. Because of these big supermarkets buying in bulk at cheap amounts from lots of people. Really pulls the price down. Which of those heads spit fire? Which spit truths? Well, none of them spit fire per se, but I think the one on the far right is an alcoholic, so if you lit a match near him when he sneezed, it would probably set alight. And the one on the far left says he spits facts, but it's like that whole thing where one head speaks the truth, and one head only speaks lies. So he always says he speaks the truth, but it's very difficult to tell. Because then, the one next to that head is the one that always speaks the truth. So he's next to the guy, I get them mixed up. One of the ones, two of the left, speaks only the truth, and the other only speaks lies. And the one on the far right is an alcoholic. And the one second from the right runs an ASMR channel. He's not very good at it, but, you know, he tries. You know. Let him dream. And the one in the middle only speaks riddles and rambles and forgets what he's doing. That's the other. And that's just me. I ramble, I speak in riddles, and I forget what I'm doing. What was I doing? Don't know. Anyway, today's drink is quite nice. It's another one of the botanical Australian tea, another one of my botanical tea collection. It's too violent. Wow, good thing I didn't see it. But yes, another botanical tea collection. This one is pepperberry, and cinnamon myrtle. It's very good. Though it isn't just pepperberry and cinnamon myrtle. It is actually a tea blend. So, the one we had yesterday, the lemongrass and ginger, that was a herbal tisane. It doesn't actually have any tea leaves in it. There's no green, white, black tea in it. It's just... This one does. Some Daintree tea from the good old Queensland Daintree, you know, Daintree rainforest up near Cairns. So, some Daintree black tea. Delicious stuff. I've got the little pot here that you see in the picture. But it's got mountain pepperberry. Think about mountain pepperberry. Is it, one, only in Australia, and two, I think only in Tasmania. So, you know the little island down the bottom of Australia? Only down there. Mountain pepperberry. Specifically, the leaf is what's used in this. They're using the leaf. Gives it a bit of a peppery flavour. And you've got cinnamon myrtle, which is a flower, an Australian flower. Has a slightly cinnamony nature, cinnamony clove. Aniseed myrtle, another flower that has the same sugars, I believe, as aniseed. And star anise. And what is the other one? Licorice root. They all have very similar flavour profiles, I've found. Maybe that's just me, though. And finally, currant. And not like the river. They haven't just dumped a river into this. They mean currant as in black currant, you know, or red currant, or that sort of thing. In Japan, currant's called cassius. Yes, so it's got quite a fruity flavour from the currant. Currant's quite strong in flavour. Plus the pepperberry. It's just a nice little kind of summery tea. Kind of brings the warmth of summer back to you. And it would work really well in summer as like a fruit tea. I think it would work as a good, cool fruit tea on a summer's day. But it's a great tea. I like the thing. It's got a little... It's actually got dried cassius in it. It's got dried black currant in it. Or black currant in it. Little dried, like, raisin-looking things. It's very nice. So yes, the black tea in this blend is from Queensland, North Queensland. The cinnamon myrtle is from Bega, down in New South Wales, Victoria. Is Bega New Victoria, New South Wales? It's on the border. It's very close. Bega. That's where the cheese comes from. There's a very famous cheese brand in Australia called Bega cheese. There it is. Good old Bega cheese. Town. Oh, where is it? New South Wales, I was right. I knew it was New South. And then mountain pepperberry from Tasmania. I don't know where the aniseed is from. But yes, you gotta watch out for those devils in Tasmania. That's why it's so difficult to get the pepperberry. That's why it's such a delicious, exclusive tea. They've got to fight the devil himself to get these mountain pepperberries. Only bring the best teas for your Australian knowledge. Another... It's, you know, this is the Christmas gift that keeps giving, to be honest. I got this from my niece as a Christmas gift. It was brought over by my nephew when he came to visit me over Christmas. It's a set of 9 teas, all in a box. All Australian botanical teas, made with Australian botanicals. As you probably knew when I was back in Australia, my obsession truly is with Australia. Japan is wonderful. But Australia is my home. And I love it. I love two countries in this world, Japan and Australia. Which is funny, because I didn't like Japan when I was a kid. But that's probably because of the nature of things at the time. And then I really like Japan, because they make nice computers. But anyway. The beautiful tea. I am a sucker for black tea, I'll admit. Green teas are nice, but it's nothing better than a good old Daintree black tea. But yes. Now what game are we playing? The Kidnap. That's right. I've got both Jisatsu and The Kidnap downloaded. We'll leave Jisatsu for another few weeks. I'm thinking... I kind of want to do the, I shouldn't talk about this before playing the game, but yeah, next week. The next stream. I kind of want to do... like a stream of a, what's the word for it? I want to do a stream of a, that list of games. I kind of wanted to do the Dark Souls randomizer. I thought that'd be really fun. So maybe next week we'll start the Dark Souls randomizer. And we'll jump back into it. I have to make sure I actually own the right copy of Dark Souls. That's the problem. I don't think I actually own a copy of Dark Souls. On this computer, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. Be not I. So. I think I've made sure to limit the speed of the game. It's always a problem with Chillaza's games. They have no settings. So the game will try and put the frames as high as it possibly can. The problem is, of course, that it just chews up memory. So you really have to make sure you force it to slow the hell down. Now, let me put my headphones on, and let's get into this. Everyone ready to learn about what happened with the kidnap? Ooh, look. It's even got ambient rain noise in the background. Listen to that. Ooh. Wow, it matches really well with my creepy backing. It's like the music that is my backing is playing in another room while there's rain outside. That is some really convincing thunder. That thunder sound design is spectacular. Like, my brain is still like, oh my goodness, sudden storm, what's going on? I actually looked toward my window and went, wait a second, it's sunny. Where's this thunder coming from? My brain is immediately transported. Man, I should get whatever, how they ever did this soundscape. I need to get this soundscape and put it in the background of my creepy streams, along with the creepy music. That'd be great. I think that'll work really well. Ah. So calming. I really love storms and rain. It was always a good thing in, like, Western Australia, like, kind of, like, countryside Australia, outback Australia. Storms were a rare thing when I was a kid in the, deserts of Western New South Wales. So storms are kind of nice in my head. I was never really a North Queensland. I could live a great deal of my life in North Queensland, but I never could associate big storms with bad. Even though big storms in, a tropical location are cyclones. I always just love the storm. I love a storm. They're very nice. Sorry, I'm getting absorbed. Ah, it's so good. I love thunder. I love lightning. How does everyone else feel about storms? I know that Tiberian is like a few people. Tiberian, I don't know how he'd feel about them. He does live in Florida, and they have the same problem as North Queensland. Big storm usually means hurricane, and hurricanes are never good. Anyway, let's jump to the actual screen. I should it picks up again. There you go. Look at you go. Master of your craft, aren't you? Come on, game. Pick up. Yeah, it's not picking up on the game capture, but it's picking up on the window capture. Wonder why. Storms are meh. Not a fan of storms? I love them. What is the difference between a window capture and game capture anyway? It's always a pain in the ass to get these games to capture. Oh well, we'll just have to use window capture. Let's hope it's not broken somehow. Low storms, except when they rise the humidity in the air. Yeah, that's always a problem, isn't it? That is always a problem, isn't it? Trees so far and ruin our power and internet. Yeah, that's also another thing, isn't it? I was fortunate. I've had lost my power quite a few times. Hell, sometimes that's just how power systems were back in the day half the time. Any inclement weather could take the damn power out. Especially when you're in the middle of nowhere. But that's why you have generators, don't you? Gotta be careful though. My nephew recently got a generator and it blew the damn AC units in his house. Blew them up. Which is quite dramatic. Luckily they were still in warranty and he just didn't mention the fact it was his fault with the generator. Anyway, back to actually playing this game. Oh yes, I pressed start to make sure it's actually seen. It actually worked. Okay. Okay, the window's frozen. That's never good. Why is it not capturing? Horror games be like, yeah, horrifying because they're not capturing properly. I haven't had an issue with capturing in a long time. I don't know what's doing this. Hello. Why are you not capturing? Ah, the almighty pain that is. Crying noises, baby noises. Capture broken. So it worked for a while, but now it's just frozen. Oh, it's scary, it's all dark. Alright. Managed to make it work. The power of fiddling with, by the power of fiddling with settings, I've made it work. There you go. Ah. Is anyone with the VH filter on? Oh, the graphic settings are very low. No, that's ultra high. There you go. How about that? Ultra high, everyone. I don't know what ultra high, the difference between ultra high and low is going to do here. I don't know, make the shadows much, much more dramatic. Apparently. Good God. It's dark as hell in here now. I'm curious. Why was it on... It's very low, dude. Yeah, the shadows just disappear. Doesn't work. You could try telling me a horror story. This one was the background. Yeah, that would have been really good. The power of very low to the power of very ultra high. Oh my God, there are shadows. I can't see a damn thing in ultra high. Are we already kidnapped? I'm gonna admit, boarded up windows isn't ideal. Also, why have you boarded up the inside of the window? You're supposed to put tape on the windows if you get a bad storm and you worry about them breaking. But I guess this person's probably, as the word is, kidnapped. Who the hell is Sado? Why am I talking? Is that an old woman? Why do I not want to see this lady's face? I don't know, lass. I don't like your voice. It's putting my teeth on edge. She's saying, like, what am I going to do with this kid? It's always with this kid, always with this kid. No. She's complaining about the kid, and now the kid has just murdered her. July 3rd. Thumbs up. Great start. Renya, elementary school boy. Oh no, I ordered a large sausage pizza, but I don't have money. Oh no. I did it. Again. I need to go tell her. Oh dear. You wet the bed, old lad. You wet the bed. Unfortunate. Ah! Different types of flowers. Adikuma. I know Kanzashi. Iceland poppy, an Icelandic poppy. Atsuzakura. Atsuzakura. Bapiana. Bapiana. Bashini. Bashini asutoku. Honia. Sorry, got distracted. Oh, look at all these kanji. These are your elementary school kanji. I barely know these ones. These are the elementary school kanji, and I know most of them. That one's for bean. But God, it's tough. This is probably the most kanji I actually know at all. This is probably it. This is it. This is what I know. There it is. All of these pictures. I recognize Irastoya when I see it. These are all Irastoya. So there's a online Japanese site called Irastoya, and there's a single guy who does all these illustrations of a very particular style. This style, that style, that style, that style. And you could see it everywhere in Japan. I use it all the time too in my lessons. Irastoya is very useful. And it's also a massive database of just stuff.
母さん、授業参観のことなんだけど。
うる
さい
Oh dear.
話しかけてこないで
Good God, lass. Get it together.
ほんと鬱陶しい
Christ.
あんたたちさえいなければ産まなきゃよかった
Ooh. She's like, yep, well, I guess we're not doing that. Oh, she's packing her bags. Well, that is a cool doll. Hey, lass.
ああ、また濡れたシーツ持ってきて
Ah. Toyota One Piece Subaru Konosuba? I like how I went straight to the mother, the sister, because the mother is clearly not the mother in this family. Rarely ever is. Should have probably just punched me in the face if we had done it.
じゃあ一緒に下に行こう洗濯の仕方を教えてあげる
Oh, nice. What a nice girl. Unlike someone, she's doing a fucking job around here, lass. Get it together, you piece of crap. I have no kindness left in my heart for neglectful parents. I understand it's hard. But God, you can do better. I use that too. In fact, it's probably the same pods. It's a very similar style of the pods I use. Very useful laundry pods. In fact, this is very, very close to the same style of machine that I have. This is extremely similar.
そのシーツを洗濯機に入れて入れたら電源入れて電源はその入りボタンねその次にそれで洗濯簡単でしょ忘れたらまた聞いて
I assume you need to put... maybe it's got one of those things in it. Power. Start. And she's just
方は分かった？
abandoning them. Nice. Nice! She's just running off in the middle of the night. Truly. A standout woman.
これから洗濯はレンヤが担当ね。
Yeah. Burnt my hand this morning making breakfast. Rather upsetted me.
レンヤ
What's in the mystical dark room? Yep. I think we may or may not have been abandoned. My Japanese is very fluent, as you can tell, huh? Clearly. I'm absolute master of it. N1 skills. Oh dear. What's this? Ooh, a tatami room with a kotatsu. Very nice. So a cat stand. Do they have a cat? Oh, there is a cat there. Hello. The amount of trash is worrying, and... Oh, look! We got hundreds. They're such good students. And that's another thing. Those people who do this sort of stuff clearly are.
その間に洗濯物干しといて。
I guess it's the same night. We've been eating a lot for a while, and hey, we've gotten perfect scores, and Mum's still not happy. Good old Mama's gotta get it together, doesn't she? I really like this tatami. It's interesting how so many of these houses still have tatami rooms. Just for no other reason as that that's just how it is. How is this kid hanging this stuff? He must be like throwing it.
ご飯できたよ。早く。
Man, 2 kids in a 2-story house. These kids own more property than... Well, these kids are acting like they own more property than anyone will ever have. Actual food? Not 2-minute noodles?
カレー作ってみたんだけど、どう？
I know, but I like your shirt, Laz. Very cute. Hey, yay!
準備するの大変感謝して食べな。
I will, maybe. I am an elementary school child. Being grateful isn't something they're very good at. Wow, look at you go. Clap, clap, clap. She clearly isn't that happy.
お母さんに見てもらうの。
Oh no. This isn't gonna work out. As you expect, Laz.
帰ってくるに決まってるじゃん。
Laz.
100点のテスト見たらきっと喜んでくれると思うの。
Well, if that was that easy, she would have probably appreciated you before. That's the funny thing about this stuff.
うん。やっぱりレンヤもそう思うよね。
Eat your damn food.
子供なんだからお母さんさえいればい
Oops,
い
sorry.
って子ばっかりだ。
Something about loving Mum. But I'm here too. Yeah, but you're also not capable of doing anything. You're a 12-year-old child. Or 10-year-old, probably. And actually, no, you just said elementary school. How long is this night? Ew! This is a very long storm. Where is the drawer? Which drawer? Wow, this is dark as hell. Christ. Is it my drawer? Some of these clothes weren't mine, though. It'd be a bit weird to put it out. But my drawer. Oh, but never mind. Oh no. Don't say she's gonna disappear as well. Oh. Yeah, well, you're saying stuff here, so distract you from kidnapping. Well, I hope I'm not the one doing the kidnapping, but yeah, you have fun. I'll be around and about. Oh, this is just deeply upsetting. Inai, Inai, Inai. I'm just sad now. This is all stuff when I'm counting at the end of how I'm doing that. Maybe. Nature! 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 Christ, where the hell do we live? This looks like the same map as what is it called? There's another one, like the radio tower, whatever it's called. Anyone? Kita koalo! This seems like a terrible idea. Let's go, Chin. I'm with you all the way. The old man in your head has got you. Mostly because I'm sad. This story is just making me deeply upset. It's getting to be a lot more than I thought it would. This is just sad. A little boy. A little boy. Where's he going? Why is it so dark? Anyone? These people live in Silent Hill and Resident Evil combined. Well, actually, you'd be surprised. This was what a lot of mountain villages look like in Japan. September. 掃除の時間になりました。皆さん掃除をしましょう。掃除しましょう。Yep. Cleaning time. I'm very used to this. There's always one kid absolutely busting it down. Look at him go. Soji Soji. His literally name is Soji. Let's go. I want to go home. He's absolutely busting a move. Look at him go. It's funny because his name is Soji, which means clean. Yes, I've helped a lot of it. Good old cleaning time. And they do just play classical music over the radio. Magoro, Kawabaki, Kawabagi, Aji, Saba, Shira, Tada. Oh, kill him, Soji. Koi, Kamasu, Sake. Yes, I've done cleaning time too at a Japanese business. I work in a Japanese educational facility, as they say. And I help with cleaning time. I'm definitely the one doing the most cleaning. The kids definitely aren't as enthused. Absolutely going for it. I guess we must be a grade 6 elementary because we are very big for elementary school students. Hello? Please be quiet. Oh. End of day meeting. Yep. Oh, like, yeah, they have a closing thing. Everyone listening? Please do not follow strangers. On the way home, beware of suspicious adults. Hey, y'all, listen up. There's a clown out there, so watch out for that, too. I don't know why he's got that in. He's like, clown! The clown! You've got to watch out for the clown! Yeah, greetings. Stand. Bow. Okay. Usually they have a whole greetings thing. Yes. Sayonara. 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 Being an English teacher, I do have to go. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. Maybe hamburg steak? Hello, miss. I have no idea. Well, she's clearly still missing and it's been like 6 days. I feel the presence of the clown. You should be careful. Oh my goodness, he's psychic for clowns. Wow, rude. Gosh, lass. Get it together. I'm picking a Deadlands one. Suspicious person. Grazie. Danke. Ciao. Arigato. Sekai no arigato. Thank yous for across the world. Do they have an English classroom? Yep. I got you, dude. There you go, lass. Don't worry, Kohime. I've got you, lad. Got you, lass. I've got you, lass. Don't you worry about it, mate. Deadland is like an OG anime. I know. I don't know. Rude. I was just saying I know about the rumor. I just don't know anything about the rumor. Okay. Damn. Didn't realize this kid, bloody Renya. Bloody Renya's the bloody, you know, handyman, the Yorozuya son of the bloody, school. I'm doing the odd jobs for everyone. Run away! Rough times, KG. You know, you're fine. Let's go, lads. The squad. Squad time. Squad squad. Ishoni. Asaka was married. Where the bloody hell are we going? Oh, they're following me.
別に何もしてねえ。
They're following me. I've got like a squad around me. I've got like a hovering boat. Where do we go?
余計なこと聞くなよ。
余計じゃないよ。
So this was the original Gucci gang.
何もしてないのに怒るわけないよ。それは怒るよ、特に朝香ちゃんは。
いや、だって。
Oh, wow, look at these
ちゃ
trees.
んに明日謝った方がいいんじゃない？
そうだよ、それがいいよ。
So, yo. Take that, Masahiro, you stupid boy. Stupid. This is a really remote school. Not many of these things around anymore in Japan. Quite a few of the schools in places like this have closed. There's just not enough kids in the countryside anymore. Like, why would you have a kid in the countryside when you could live in Tokyo or one of its satellite shoes?
本当だ。靴じゃないじゃん。
だって靴に履き替えるのめんどくさかったんだもん。
そんなことあるの？
I think it's safe to walk in obviously haunted woods. Henna. Up.
わかる。面白いよね。
俺も嫌いじゃないぜ。
Someone's watching us! Really burnt my hand today. Hello, Barca. So today, man's Gulch. The
こ
park.
こでかくれんぼしようぜ。
Kakarembo.
そうだ
やろう
みんなでやろう。
みんなでやろうやろうかくれんぼやろ
公園の外に出るのはなしな。
うはい
じゃんけんで鬼決めようぜ。じゃあさ、
トロック
けんぽん。
God damn it $10, $18, $17, $16, $1, $0. Oh my goodness, the children. This is always a great start.
まだだよ。もういいよ。
Ah, classic. Ha, ha. Oh shit. Chill us up. Oh, the supporters of the game. That's very funny. It's a great way of doing it. God, I can't see anything. Oh, it's so dark. Is there a brightness option? Turn it up a bit. It's alright, I just can't see anything. It's supposed to be daytime. I can't see a damn thing. Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Time to do. I'll talk to you later. I'm first gonna talk to my friend who is a crab on a tree. Lass, I really don't think that was the most effective hiding place. I know gamers don't look up, but seriously, Lass.
ああ、見つかっちゃった。
Oh, Matt, lad, apparently.
家を登って頑張ったのに。
Gambatta no ni. Well, you can gambatta no ni at being it next time. Release my friends. It's time to do. Hello.
僕はケイジ君じゃないよ。
I am Grass. I am not Keiji.
ごめんごめん。次はもっとなりきるぞ。
He'll become one with the nature, he says. He so claims. But I see the last girl. Hey, mate. What's up? Oi. Oh, he's humming. It's time to deduct our taxes. hello.
使っちゃった。見つからないと思ったのに。 私が最後なの？やったー。
Well, yes. Yours was the worst hiding spot. What I swear to God.
ねえねえ、僕も混ぜてよ。
何このおっさん。
Everyone's gotten down into stance. Everyone stanced up.
ねえねえ、君たち一緒に遊ぼうよ。
Be careful, this guy's probably just a bit
おい。
slow. I'm going to choose to be kind.
あ
Yeah.
りがとう。
しゃあないな。じゃあおっさん鬼な。
わかった。
おっさんは大人だからコンテナの中で数えろよ。
わかった。
What? Don't do it, Slender. Dude. What do you mean? Did they just lock him inside a container?
今のうちに帰るぞ。あんなキモいおっさんに付き合ってられるかよ。
My God, Masahiro, you're cold. This kid is absolutely ruthless. Christ.
ほら逃げるぞ。
No. Holy crap, child. He was just slow. He's just probably developmentally disabled. What the hell, kid? God damn. You're brutal. I was trying to be kind.
ここまで来れば。
Dear God. Good job, kid. You've made it out of it. God, why does no one kill them with kindness? Why do they just have to try and kill them?
あのおっさん負けただろう。なんだ。じゃあ一人で話しかけてこいよ。
One, stupid. We should do it as a group if we're gonna do it.
じゃあ帰るぞ。
Masahiro, you're a dick. This is why that Asuka was angry at you. You're a little brat. Very mean.
ねえ、もしも不審者が来たらどうする？
不審者ってさっきのおっさんのことか。
あの人じゃなくても、もしもだよ。
不審者って何するの？誘拐？
誘拐してどうするの？
I don't know. Probably ask for money.
金かよ。俺んち金持ちだから気をつけないと。
私の家はそんなにお金ないと思うから大丈夫かな。
Ah, you sweet summer children. They don't know, but inside this child they're talking next to is an old man who knows all the reasons why people would do such a thing.
まあまあ。レイヤとそこの店で盗んでこいよ。
Oh my God. Masahiro. You are the worst. You are a tiny piece of garbage. Oh my God. You're rich. You're mean to developmentally disabled people. And you're asking your friend to steal things. Actually, there are posters at schools in Japan about this sort of stuff, where it clearly is enough of a problem that it's like a part of bullying someone. It's like a classic bullying technique, is forcing them to steal something. A lot of the times, then using it as blackmail against the person you're bullying so they don't go to teachers or anything, because now they're a criminal. It's really quite nasty, some of the stuff they do as bullies in Japan. It is wild. But there's posters about it, like warning people at Japanese schools about, like, you know, making sure that they're not, you know, getting got for this sort of stuff. It's this kid is a piece of work. Absolutely not. Can I say no? No. 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 I'd rather not.
ってんのか？じゃあ
Oh yeah, that's right. We're a child who has no family and is currently living abandoned at a house. Have you ever been over a Stanley Cup? This is true. Yeah, you don't even need to have the wrong Stanley Cup in Japan to get bullied. You just get bullied. But unfortunately, this kid can't refuse. He literally cannot refuse. Because this child is starving. Ah, yes. The classic. Old woman who's been working at a farm so many years, she's turned into a... She's turned into an angle. Sorry about that, dude. Really am. Masahiro is kind of a dick. He is a awful little child. Let's grab some sake. I'll steal some sake for you. Is that right? Grow hair. That old lady is absolutely got a bead on me, she does. Is she Naruto running in place? How does she know I'm stealing? How does she know I'm stealing? I'm just carrying stuff around. It's not stealing until I walk out the door. It's not stealing until I walk out of the door. Christ. Also, Masahiro's rich. He could just buy this for us. What a rat bastard. What a little rat bastard. Cheeky little sub. Don't worry about me, old lass. I'm just deciding what drink I want. Oh my god. Masahiro, I swear, what a little rat. He's a bad egg, he is. How is this not counting? Sir. Yes. Wow, they're all very chill about this. I'm sure this is going to end well. Coda. Fresh code. Well, you know, my mother abandoned me, my sisters disappeared, and I'm all alone with no one to live with. Thanks, Masahiro. I'm sure I will. You've only shown me that you're a reliable and kind friend. Absolutely not. Burn a fire, you little bastard. Absolutely
僕も
not.
家着いたから帰るね。じゃあまた明日。
Dash that. My goodness, Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I want to see the newest Yu-Gi-Oh card. Look at him go. Not this way. Please don't speak of kidnapping. In Australia they do, actually. You find most disappearances happen in weirdly Huh? Oh, that's me
面白
talking.
くないよ。なんかピエロも出るって最近みんな言ってるし怖いな。
Oh, why now? I have seen a clown. My child has seen a clown.
本当に
No comment. Yeah, cheeky little son this one is. I assume her house is going to be this one. And we're going to have to vary the last bit of the house.
レイヤくんのお姉ちゃんってさ
Ah!
最近見ないけど
Neither have
どう
I!
したの？え、大丈夫？私のお母さん児童相談所ってところで働いてるんだって。
Ah, so.
小学生とかの相談とか聞いてくれるんだって。
Hmm.
なんかあったらうちにおいでよ。
I trust that way more than Masahiro.
でも最近お母さんすごく忙しそうな。私もあんまり話できてなくって。じゃあ帰るね。
I'm coming to this kid's house. Yeah, classic K car. I remember playing one of the Persona games. One of the, Oh my god, there's a clown! Oh, look at him go! He's saucy. Look at that clown go. He's saucy, isn't he? Look at him. Like saucy Mac. A seductive clown it is. We're being haunted by a seductive clown. Yep, the car's following us. I don't mind. Yeah, that was used in like, I remember watching viewings of the Persona games. It's first on PS2. That was Persona 4, I think. And then this one, they kidnap people by putting them in the back of a truck that looked very much like this, actually. I think that's how the kidnaps were actually done in the end. The amount of crows is worrying. Crows are never a good sign. Ah, what a good kid. Washes his hands as he comes in with all his dirty water. Who's paying the bills? The water will have to stop eventually. Hey, the cat's still alive somehow. How are you not able to throw out this rubbish? How are you still alive? Gangster sounds like goes while talking to feed the magic if you're in trouble. Eh. Let me put the snacks on the table. I can't reach it, my little arms. Oh, wait. Change clothes. We can throw this stuff out, probably. It's just very sad. Oh, that's gone too. Where'd that go? Oops, the shiller's art rat. He's everywhere. He's multiplying. God, there's more of him. Why does it feel like they're all going to turn up as a corpse and like... Oh, that's just become locked completely now. This kid's a good kid. Doing his homework, practicing his kanji. There we are. Yeah. I always get this order screwed up. I always do 1, 2, 3. I should just play this game a lot. Wow! A great one to do. Literally the kanji for death. Sheep. Oh, I always get this one wrong too. I always do it this way. I do interesting. Oh, this is an easy one. This is just sun. Ni. This is just wood. Or hon book. Or nihon. It's also nihon. Sen means previous or before. Se. I can't remember, but it literally means like one who comes before, one who's born before. Sensei, older, sin, se. 4 times 5, 20. Well, 9 times 7, 63. 3 times 9, 27. 20 times 50. Oh, fancy. Well, just do 2 times 5 and then add 100 on it. Oh. 2 times 5 is, so 20 times 50 is like something ridiculous, like 1,000 or something. XOXO, Eric. Oh. There you go. Eric Winters. 11 times 11. I've actually forgotten one. 121. 2 plus 3. Oh, times, right, first. So it'd be 3 times 6. Just, 18. And you add and subtract. 18, 20, minus 5, 15. Alright. Nice. Homework done. Good at this. Well, that isn't ideal. I wasn't expecting a saucy clown so soon. I've accidentally somehow turned off my number. I've lost control of my face. Weird. Sorry, I can't control my face while this game is playing. Clown? Do you have any food? Could you be a strange father figure that saves me from my abject awfulness? And also, could you kidnap Masahiro? He's kind of an ass. How are they still alive? Most of them aren't. The answer is... well, guess they're gonna die. The rice cooker. The pot. I don't think there really is much else to eat, old lad. Huh? What? Good to know the space is here. Let's watch the TV and forget about our issues. Game over. Oh no. Oh no! This is just deeply upsetting. How are you filling this up, kid? This is not exactly a balanced diet. Just play some video games. Kids. The power's gonna turn off in a month. Game start. Oh my god, I have a game! Woo! 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 Oh my god! Run away from the ghost ladders! It's very cool, actually. I quite like the art style of this game. Life is like a video game. Put on Black Ops. Yeah, ow. Clearly I wasn't supposed to fight them. Ah. I will win! I refuse to be defeated by ghosts. Here, that's kind of the whole point of this game. Alright. These secrets. Ah! You can't get me. I'm too fast. I'll get in there. Fast. Fast as hell. Fast. Ah, I see. I know what I must do. 1, 2, 3, 4. I use this purple thing to smash the rocks. Wait! Escaped to a dark cave underneath a haunted shrine. I'm sure this will work out well. So, we're just gonna ignore the clown man? So? Hello? Oh wait, I have to use the intercom. Oh, hello! He seems jovial. Oh wow, he was fast! Speedy Gonzales. I've got your sister. If you don't want to lose her, break the balloons, loser. Rude? Come on! That was rude! Why the hell did you say that? I'm not a loser. I'm just a lonely kid. Come on! What the hell was that for? That was unnecessary. So mean. Why? So mean. Loser! God, it's a magic damn. Oh, hello. Oh god, there are more out there. Where are the other balloons? Huh? Ah! Ah, where are these balloons coming from? Christ! The hell is made of these balloons? My god, what hellish world have I found myself in? Playing carnival games to save my family. This is not the direction I was expecting this game to go in, to be entirely honest. Oh, for God's sake. Oh no! It's like the Rugrats! I don't know where the last balloon is! Oh my goodness! Wow, you are the worst. I think I got most of the balloons. He's gonna say, you didn't pop the balloons! Nice. Ideal. Seems like our kid is in a real good state of mind. Still don't know why he had to call me a loser, though. That was just rude. That was just mean. That was just... What the hell do you want, kid? If the cat... If the cat leads us to a dead body in the backyard, I will be upset. Oh no. Oh my goodness, the cat's still alive. Thank God. Alright. Mitskita. What? You didn't need to Mitskita me, you bastard. You knew where I was. Alright. This is what I get for being nice. Masahiro, this is your fault. This is your fault, Masahiro. Oh no. She's a ghost, isn't she? Ah! Immediately onto the roof. Wow, he's in the middle of town, this guy. go. He's back, baby. He's gonna catch me on the roof, isn't he? Parkour! I'm in! I've wasted a lot of time. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna say. Oh no, she had her AirPods in.
どうしたの？私はおじさんに誘拐してもらったの。
Oh,
レンヤも私が誘拐するように頼んだのよ。こ
oh.
うやってすれば、そのうちお母さんが気づいてくれるでしょ。そうしたらお母さんだって私を見てくれるようになるに決まってる。
Oh. You're crazy. That was unexpected. Okay, I was admitting. I wasn't expecting this twist. You're nuts. Like, I knew you didn't care that much, but damn! That is... she's nuts. Why is everyone in this kid's life just insane? Nice. Love the painting. Oh, great. Also, why do we always end up in places with absolute garbage everywhere? Just climb over. No, I can't. Wow, he drank one Asahi and he's down for the count. My man is down for the count. One Asahi and he is out. He does not hold his alcohol well. Fellow is really going to get that checked. I think he may have a failing liver. 45-liter bags, eh? This can't go well.
どこに行くんだい？
School? School is over? I need to go to school? Also,
お姉ちゃんが心配するよ。
I told you this guy was slow. Alright, Jesus. This is not where I was expecting this to go. I'll admit, lads, I'm sort of struggling to cope with this.
おじさんは私の言うことを何でも聞いてくれるの。お母さんが私のことを見るようになるまで、レンヤは余計なことしないで。
She doesn't even know you're here, lass. She is gone. She is in the next county over, as they say. She's already across state lines. She's already across international borders. She is gone. She's changed her identity. She's written you all off of dead and taken the insurance money. And it also is, yeah, love me, not love us. Nobody cares about this kid. Renya's really getting it tough from these people. Love me. Love me! Yeah, let's see what happens if we just go to sleep. Yeah, why not? Yep. Why not? Let's see. I'm curious to see how it all plans out, eh? I don't want any trouble. I don't want any trouble. Well, at least we've got food, I suppose. I'm sure this is going to end terribly as I walk into the kitchen. Oh, there's a toilet. Should I sleep in the blood mattress? Yeah, didn't he kill his... More than one person has been killed in this house. Because he killed his grandmother, certainly, this fellow. He definitely killed his grandmother. Hey, old mate. How are you? So he's got a penchant for violence already. Alright. Wow. He kidnapped two kids, ended up parenting them. No, I think these kids are parenting them. It's just he has money, so they can buy stuff for them. What? No, I can't. I can't answer it. What do you mean I can? We've disappeared. We're missing. This is just going to be the police. Yes. Yes, it is. Yes, I'm aware. 警察です. Police. Yes. Oh my goodness. I guess they're still remember, these kids are elementary school. These kids aren't even teenagers yet. Neither of these kids are teenagers yet.
ご迷惑をおかけしてすみませんでした。
いえいえ、二人ともきっと怖い思いをしたと思いますので。
What is he in this game?
特に怪我などはなくてよかったです。
二人とも帰るわよ。
Oh my goodness. Why do you look like an actor, You remind me of an actor. Wow, the mother is just not caring about this, is she? She's gonna absolutely go to town on us, isn't she? Yep, here it comes.
なんであんたたちはそうやって私の邪魔ばっかりするのよ。
Yep, here it
私
is.
に呼び出されるなんて初めてよ。
Yeah, but you've also been missing for like 3 weeks.
ああ、恥かいた。
Ashika, I'm gonna kill this lady.
私だって暇じゃない。どうでもいいあんたたちのためになんで私がこんなことしなきゃいけないのよ。
Then why do you keep doing it? You could have just not turned up. You could have just not turned up. You didn't have to do this. At this point, abandon them. At least there's some closure in that.
二度と私の手間を煩わせないで。
Yeah, that is the face I'd expect. Oh no.
なんで
Because she's an awful person, lass. She just sucks. Seems to run in the family, certainly. Alright, let's head out. Yes. When does she sleep? There is definitely a dead body in this yard somewhere. I do not like this game. How about you? Well, it's amusing, and the start of it was just deeply sad, so it at least gave me an emotional reaction. Hello? Ah! Loud sound. That was a nice emotional start. Like, it's just a deeply upsetting story. It gets a bit weird at the end here, but, you know. It's not the craziest thing I've heard come out of Japan. Like, it's just a sad story. Like, it's a shockingly something I've heard before, especially when it comes to... Turn off TV.
何？消えたんだけど。リモコンどこだろう。
What is this bloody Resident Evil fetch quest I have to do? Oh my god! I think I may have found where the grandmother went. So he's just sitting at the door. I need a battery. Where would I find a battery? Sister's just wandering around the place. Yes, caught by the guy. I think the start of this was a very sad, true story. But, goodness. It has got a bit off the rails, certainly. Here we go, lads. I didn't need to read this terrible story. I'm gonna get caught. Fuck off. Step up. It wouldn't be a Charizard game without a really fiddly stealth section. Behind you. Huh. She's just watching a video of a cat?
何？消えたんだけど。リモコンどこだろう。
Yes, hello, Malami-san. Plot twist. I'm the one behind them. It is me. The one behind them. Yes, how are you doing, Malami-san? I'm trying to find a battery. Oh. Yes. Perfect. I'll just hide in here, and then when they go looking for me, they'll think I've already escaped. They'll open the door, and I'll get out that way. I'm thinking whether I... Powerful child brain. Your technique purple. What is this? Jujutsu Kaisen or something? Where is this godforsaken battery? Sneaky. Stealth. Stealth! I did sort of steal the remote. She's never gonna find it. I know it requires a battery. Where am I supposed to find one of those? Oh, there's another room! What the... What the hell was that? What kind of rats living on this man's walls? Oh my goodness. What is going on? Oh. Fair enough. Well, I found his grandmother, who apparently had anger management problems. She's turned into a spider and she lives in the ceiling. Oh look, it's like a star. I wonder if it's the clown. Why does it feel like I should? Maybe there's something I can interact with here, other than just getting spooked by a ghost. Dead corpse, got anything to tell me? Anything less? Got anything? Nope. Wow, how did he cut her up so well? That is impressive. Well, nothing to it. Doesn't seem to be anything there. Got sucker punched by a one-eyed cat. What? Oh. No honor in that. Getting punched by a cat? I don't know, it sounds pretty fun to me. Alright. Let's sneak out of this place. Almost there. It's a JK show. I don't, honestly, beyond that imaginary purple thing, I don't know much about JK. Yeah, it has to be taken down. Oh! Alright, take the bike. Take his bike. He doesn't need it. Brum brum! Whew. Where are we? We're really on the outside of town, aren't we? Oh, we're next to the school, I think. It's gonna ask, do you want to go to Masakuni's house? The answer is no. Oh no! Floor it! Floor it, kid! Floor it! Go! Go, kid, run! Run, kid! Go! He's behind us! Absolutely, hit it! Hit it, kid! No, go to the left. You just get hit by a car. Quick! Quick! To the girl who has, you know, a mother who works with troubled children.
待ってよ。
待ってよ。
なんで逃げるんだよ。
Because you're nuts! I'm in! Let's take the good ending. Ah, so he wasn't a murderer. He had killed his grandmother. Oh, we got to go into foster care. Not necessarily the best thing, but probably better than being with a mother who literally abandoned us for like several days. Let me see. Ah, look at how bright and
おかえ
beautiful
り
it
な
is.
さい。学校どうだった？あの時はいろいろあったね。
Yes.
でもこの暮らし
Half of it was your fault.
レンヤはお母さんのこと怖がってたしね。
私がこの子たちを見ますので連れて帰ります。私はこの子たちの母親なので。さきこ、レンヤ、行くわよ。
Absolutely not. Back off.
あんたたちどうしてこうなったわけ？どこにいたのよ？
Oh, now you actually came looking for us. Shocking. Shocking.
ねえ、さきこ、答えなさい。
おじさんの家、私が頼んで誘拐してもらったの。
あ？誘拐？なんてことしてくれてんのよ。
I know the bad ending
なんなの
again.
よ。
お母さん違うの。
うるさい。さきこは黙ってなさい。
We should take a lesson from the other Mister's house.
私の子供を誘拐して私に迷惑をかけるなんて、他人の家庭事情に首突っ込むなっての。
It's always people like this. It really is always people like that that most upset when someone interferes. Because they just take it as a personal
生
slight.
きていけるってのに
Exactly.
余計なことしやがって。
Otherwise, if they couldn't, it means that she was wrong and that she is at fault, and she is never at fault. It's always these people.
このままじゃ気が収まらん。
He's gonna beat her to death, isn't she? He's just gonna have Vietnam flashbacks to his own grandmother, who was the same
ちょ
person.
っと。あんたが誘拐犯ね。こっち向きなさいよ。
Yep.
私の子供をよくも誘拐しやが
Your
って。
child! Your child! Now your children, eh? Eh? Now you care? You walking pile of garbage? At least if you get put into a 45-litre bag in pieces, it would make sense. You'd returned home.
子供をなんだと思ってるの？
Oh
あ
my
んた
god.
がどうこうしていい子じゃないんだよ。
And that's where the rub is, and it's all about that, isn't it?
この子たちは私のものだ。
They're mine, they're mine, they're mine. She only wants them for the look it gives her, and she hates them otherwise.
母親である私だけがこの子たちを好きにしていいの。
Which is hilarious, because she wasn't doing anything with them. She literally abandoned them for like 4 days, like a week. She just left. And he only came back because they got kidnapped.
子供は親の言うことだけただ聞いてればいいの。子供にとっての幸せはただそれだけ。
Saw this girl.
あんたには分かんないでしょうがね。 ねえ、聞いてんの？
He's gonna stab her in the throat.
ねえ
Yep. Couldn't have happened to a worse person. Couldn't have happened to a better lady. The kid's just like, yes. Yes. Yep, that's what I thought. He's like, yes. Yes. This is the good ending. Hey, good ending. Traumatized, one traumatized for life. The other was like, yes. 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 Called it indeed. I'm shocked he got along that way, like, so it was the good ending. Yeah, it was. And she was literally killed by her own pride. If she had just let it go, if she had just gone, I'll send the police to them, I'll call the police on him. I'll call the police on him. I'll get him through the eyes of the law. But no. She had to get her own word in. She had to do it because it's all about her control. It's all about her. It's all about her, no one else. Her. If she had just left it to the law could have dealt with it. But no. It's all about how she looks. She has to look like the righteously angry mother. With no weapon, mind you. Yeah, she just was gonna yell at the local weirdo and hope nothing happened. The man's just developmentally disabled and has no ability to control his own emotions because no one has ever taught him, and he also had an abusive family. His family used violence on him, and he has no other way of showing how to defend himself. He'll probably get put in jail, but he'll probably wouldn't get put in jail. He'll probably be classed as insane and sent to a facility. Point is, some people. Absolutely. Sister is also kind of nuts, by the way. We should probably point that out too. Some things, I feel like family probably needs to go to therapy. Maybe some of them need to be put on some sort of medication. Might help. Yoroshikereba Steamをレビューでお願いをしましております。よろしくお願いします。よろしくお願いいたします。A very toxic family. It was. And the kid's just nuts. The younger boy's just like, yeah. Well, the other boy apparently always hated their mother. Why'd the car look like it got hit by... Why'd the police car look like it got hit by another car? Oh, do they finally find the grandmother in the attic? Finally. Found the grandmother in the attic. And that, my friends, is the end of that. Success. Success, my friends. So, in comparison to the others, how did everyone think it went? How was that one, everyone? How was that one, everyone? Hey? Success, indeed. We are alive, which is a success of a sort. It is a success. Remind me of the others. We had the bathhouse, where you got trapped in a magical town and worked at a bathhouse from the 90s. And it turned out that everyone was being sacrificed to an angry spirit. And there was also the Hunchback of Notre Dame and a well behind the bathhouse. You had the closing shift, where you were being stalked as a girl doing the closing shift at Starbucks. Eventually, you dropped a brick on a guy's head, but didn't double tap. She should have hit him again. And she got got. By the stalker, you know, man only interested in her body sort of fella. We had the convenience store. Something terrible had happened at the convenience stores at some point. No one knows actually what. They never explain it, but you're haunted terribly and your boss gets his eyes cut out. And he also scares you the first day you're there by jumping out of the... spooking you by jumping. Before you could clock in, he goes, "Ah!" And you're like, "Ah!" And he's like, "Ha ha ha," and walks away. Parasocial, where you're a VTuber who's getting stalked by her ex-boyfriend. It turns out the ex-boyfriend converted everyone in your current immediate vicinity to his plan to get you back with him. And your best friend's a cool ass. But also stabs you in a dream, which is fun. I like a little Chiller's Art guy, like, popping over my shoulder. Look at him go. A little Chiller's Art fella, popping over my shoulder. Scratch, scratch. There you go, little chinchilla. A lot of Chiller's Art games, if I remember correctly. You had night security, where you were just a night security guard. Well, I don't about enough to remember. Interesting enough to joke about. Really weak. Ah, so you're not feeling this one. Not feeling this one. Fair enough, fair enough, fair enough. Night delivery was also one. That was awful. I hated that one. Convenience store. Ghost train. Oh yes, Kitsunagi Station. That was fun. I quite liked that one actually. Good old ghost train. So yes, there you go. Basically FNAF. Bizarre enough, I think it was just actually, I got quite invested in the story. Not as the realness of the abusive family perhaps got a bit to me. I don't know, it got to me. I've seen it before. I've seen this sort of neglectful abuse. It's the worst type. Where the parents will only interact with their children when it has anything to do with their own personal ego. So that part of the story got to me. That kind of mundane awfulness. Plan was really weird. That's very anime. It gives me a very anime, an anime feeling. You know? The sister's whole plan feels very psycho sibling in an anime sort of plan. But I did like the mother getting stabbed at the end with a grass sickle, so I'll give that extra points. I'm gonna give it a B. I'm gonna give it a B. I'll probably agree with Pan and I's a low B, maybe slightly higher just because the mother gets a comeuppance in the end, and that's nice. Granted, it did traumatize 2 children. Maybe. I think the boy was already crazy. I wonder what happens if you do go to Masahiro. I can't imagine anything good happens if you go to Masahiro. Masahiro is a piece of garbage. In one of the endings, that's true. In one of the endings. The other, it just doesn't happen. And I imagine that's what happens with the other ones, too. Imagine if you, the canon ending, usually the most difficult ending to get is the canon ending, so to speak, in these games. It's hard to say, because it's not like there's a sequel to really know, but usually the canon ending is usually the one where the best happens. In this case, it's a bit tough, so I got a few achievements. Yeah. Yeah, I got the attic, I got bar, I got memo pad, I got police here. Oh, so yeah, there's an ending for the boys' house. Return home during the chase. You could even return home. Interesting. I wonder what would happen if you did that. Don't know. Not going to try. To be honest, I am too lazy. to find it out. We'll just have to... It'll be a mystery. A mystery. Who knows what happens if you were to return home? Maybe something even more awful would have happened. Probably nothing. I have a feeling a lot of the other endings would have been very similar to the first one we got. Just kind of like, nothing happens. Nothing changes. Unless Masahiro, like, adopted us. Like, Masahiro's family adopted us, but then it turned out Masahiro was, like, an awful, like, abusive brother. Who knows? It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but yeah, I assume the hardest ending. This technically is the hardest ending to go for. Yeah, wacky mods, you said? And chat? Okay, so what have you done in the time we have been getting kidnapped and unkidnapping ourselves and kidnapping again and kidnapping ourselves? So what's your fallout? What has happened to your Fallout 4? What have you done to it? What have you done to it, Panda? Do try and keep it... Do try and keep it safe for work. I've destroyed it. Oh, okay. That's so. You've destroyed it, have you? I have guns, finger guns, pa 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 pa. Weed, Russian healing. I guess you drink vodka. A ton of modern guns. Katanas with custom edge. Cyberpunk radio that only plays samurai. Samurai armor. Ghost outfits from COD and MGS5 outfits. Oh. Look at you go. Fighting on, are ya? Fighting on. John Wick's pistol. Oh, it's even more. John Wick's pistol. Johnny Silverhand's pistol. A mod that adds Chad 1 to the game. And when you talk to the guy, it's just some guy using an Xbox 360 mic. That's very good. Let me jump to the last screen anyway. Oh my goodness. It is only tea. And I'm going to keep the rain in the background just because it makes it good for ambience. Tell me if it's too loud. The good old Xbox 360 jokes. Eric T-Enters. T-Enters. There's also the meme radio. Hmm. I'd be very lost with meme radio. Na 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 na. Very good. Sounds like you've had a lot of fun. Sounds like you've had a lot of fun, haven't you? We also had a random person today. I'm eating Pringles. I got distracted by Pringles, sorry. My brain shut off for a moment there. I wouldn't watch this game if it was another VTuber. Thank you for that. A nice vote of confidence. Very kind of you to say. Well, so it's at a 4% while you're moving normally. Oh my goodness, you're like one of those people in that cyberpunk anime. With the Sanderson or whatever it is. Yeah. I'll take the vote of confidence, Jay. Thank you. I just like these games. I like the aesthetic. The most thing I like most about it is the little walking through the little town. And you're like, wow, this really is like a tiny little mountain village in Japan. Truly. The ideal place to live. Away from people. But we won't play the other Charizard game for a while. But we'll see. Puppet combo games. Very Chinese business. Combo. Oh, these fellas. I feel like I've seen their stuff before, yeah. Christmas Massacre, Murder House, Stay Out of the House. Why do I feel like I've seen these before? Especially the Christmas Massacre one. Murder House, Bloodwash. Maybe. Maybe I'll put them on the list. But yes, we won't play the next Charizard game for a while. I'll leave it for now. Do you want to play other things? What I'm leaning towards the most is maybe trying a stream of like a Dark Souls randomizer. I can't decide if I'm going to do like Dark Souls 1 or maybe like a Dark Souls 3 randomizer. I don't know. Randomizers are tough to work out, so. Do you have a list of games? So currently I have a list of stream things that we're kind of thinking. It's not San Vistan, that's someone's name. It's San de Vistan. Eric has a few. So we've done one of the Charizard games, so just Chisatsu. Charizard Chisatsu is the only one. If I remember. So we had the Boomer Shooter stream, where we were going to somehow find some Boomer Shooters to play. And play some Boomer Shooters. Don't know what that would have looked like. Maybe would have just... I would figure something out. We have Chisatsu, the Charizard game. We have a Souls game randomizer of any kind. I can't decide if I was going to go for, like, Elden Ring, or if I was going to go for, like, Dark Souls 3. Probably one of the older games, so my computer has an easier time. Like Dark Souls 3 or something like that. Maybe even Dark Souls 2. But yeah, one of the Souls games, randomizer, like a mod, randomizes everything. So all the game, I kind of want to do one of the full randomizers, where the fog gates are randomized, the items are randomized, the enemies are randomized, everything's just random. So giant bosses can appear out of nowhere. Then we had Lethal Company, Dad of Boy DLC, Alan Wake 2, a really old Japanese game called Cosmology of Kyoto, Pokemon Infinite Fusions, which is that weird Pokemon game. That's currently what I have in it. So the first thing is amazingly optimized. Hold! What? What is it? What am I holding for? I put it on my laptop. It wasn't even a gaming laptop. They've had a lot of time to optimize it. I hope they've done something with it. Stretching. Dear. So tired these days. So, what am I holding for, J. Hank? I'm holding the moment. Got it right here in my hands. Gotta tell me what I'm holding it for, otherwise I'm gonna drop it. You must play the previous Remedy games. Don't worry! I have played the previous Remedy games. That's why Alan Wake 2's there. I've played Alan Wake, I've played Control. In fact, I played Control when it first came out, when I had that computer with the RTX 2070 Super. It was the first time I'd ever seen ray tracing, and I was thoroughly impressed by Control's. Actually, no, it's been a very long time since I played Max Payne. I have played Max Payne. I didn't realize Max Payne had anything to do with it, to be honest. But I have played Alan Wake and Control. Unless you wanted me to play them on stream, I can, if you so desire. Max Payne. I've definitely played a Max Payne game. It wasn't one of the more modern ones, it was one of the older ones where he still had hair. But I don't remember a damn thing from it. I don't remember a damn thing from it if it has anything to do with Alan Wake 2, which is rather strange. Why would I... Are they explaining the fact that Max Payne can do bullet time? Is he some sort of object of power? Is he magical? Is he part of the Control universe? Is he going to be caught by the Bureau of Control, the SCP Foundation? Point is, yes, I've played Control, I've played Alan Wake. I want to play Alan Wake 2, because I quite enjoyed Alan Wake. It felt quite unique and fresh. Did drag on a bit sometimes, though, but I quite enjoyed it. I played it because I played Control first, actually. And then I went, actually, I should play Alan Wake. But I do want to play Alan Wake 2. Ooh, excuse me. Puppet combo. I'm gonna put those on the list just in case I want a bit of a change. Puppet combo games. It's important. When you go play movies, you see the gameplay of Max Payne to get the vibe. Alright, alright. So it's a bit more action-focused in places. Interesting. Because Alan Wake wasn't exactly... It was action-focused, but in a very clunky way. It did feel like you're controlling an author who doesn't know how to shoot a gun. Sometimes. Oh, but it's important. Alright, it's important. I'll have a look. I'll have a look. Don't you worry. Interesting, though. Interesting. Trust me, you'll understand. All right. I understand. I understand. I'll just do that, won't I? I'll do just that. I have to go find where to get a good thing of Alan Wake. Doesn't understand at all. I understand that you want me to do it. I don't understand why. Naruhodo, naruhodo doesn't naruhodo at all. As they say. Okay, I'll quit the game now. Get the... Oh, it's ending. Indeed it is. Not a very long game. It only took me like an hour and a half. Or so. I didn't try for all the endings, though. Explain it, you're in the joke. Fair enough. Strange that there's a joke, but I understand. Yeah, I'm really feeling like doing like a randomizer next time, so have a gander at one. Let's have a gander at Dark Souls games I have on my Steam. I've got Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, and Dark Souls 3. I don't really want to buy Dark Souls 1, though Dark Souls 1 is probably the best randomizer to do. Maybe I'll do Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 2 is always fun. Dark Souls 2 randomizer? Let's see if it exists. Let's see if it exists. Oh, you don't have Game Pass already suggested. Alright. So we have a item scrambler, an enemy scrambler, but not a fog wall scrambler. It's hard enough without the randomizer. Yeah, but, you know, I've always had a soft spot for it. Is there a Dark Souls 2, Foggate, Door Miser? Oh, that's right. I saw something about this. That's right. They don't. There's no Foggate randomizer. There's only a Door Miser. Because they couldn't get those fog gates to work properly, so they made like doors that you could just open and it sends you to a random place. Time and space is more convoluted. Door Miser. Ah. Yeah, the Pokemon Infinite Fusions, I think. Have you played the Alan Wake DLC? Which Alan Wake DLC? Like the Alan Wake DLC for Control or the Alan Wake DLC for Alan Wake? So I don't think I ever played a DLC for the first Alan Wake game. So how in God's good name am I gonna do this? American Nightmare. No, I haven't played that one, no. Let's go the first in for... Also, what is that happens in that game? Oh, okay. I really want to do the Dark Souls 2 one, but I can't decide if I want to do the Dark Souls 2, like, teleport all over the map randomizer, or just, like, an item and, like, enemy randomizer. What do you think? Or maybe I should just do the Dark Souls 3 one, but you can do both. Better do it Dark Souls 1 or 3. I really like Dark Souls 2. I really do. I have a soft spot for the game. I know it's not the best of them, but I have a soft spot. But it may be better to do something like Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 2. Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 1. Currently only have Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 on Steam. Because I was still, like, on Xbox 360 when I played Dark Souls 1, and I never need to play it again, so I never bought it again. I'm gonna take my leave because I hate it here. I can charge my phone. No, whatever. Okay. See you later, Panda Knives. I'll probably be finishing up soon. I might throw on the Discord and ask you guys which one you'd prefer, Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 3. See which one you guys would prefer. I see your vote is for Dark Souls 3. But we'll see. We'll see. I'll ask. I don't know which one. Because I'll have to set that up. That'll take some time to set up. So I'll need to make sure it's set up before the stream on the weekend. Otherwise, because it'll take a while to install. These mods are fiddly at best. Also, if you drop your thumbnail, wait, you're really obsessed with my thumbnails. What are you trying to create a collection, Jayha? Of thumbnails? They're really good, man. Oh, well, thank you. It's one of the few things I think I'm good at. And also, it doesn't take that much time. It doesn't take much time to do thumbnails. It's the thing. I liked the editing was nice. I was very proud of the editing I did when I did those edited videos ages ago when I first started this channel. I just don't have the patience for it, frankly. Thumbnails are not so bad. I also feel better because I know at least my thumbnails are better than the other VTuber thumbnails. Even like the big pro VTubers have... Their thumbnails just don't feel very creative. But that's also because they have to make like 800 thumbnails in... Like 800 thumbnails for a single stream, you know? Like a single week. So I can understand why some of these bigger VTubers don't bother with doing that much with their thumbnails. If I had to make 3 dozen, then I probably would also lack the energy to make any good thumbnails. Could be used as a meme, like doubting the existence of the shadow that is Eric is very extreme. I did like the Exit 8 one where there's a little shadow me sitting right behind my head. That's quite fun. It's a little ghost. Could barely see it. Turn the opacity really low. We might have the real Eric. You never know. Who knows? Who knows? It's a true mystery. Ugh. But yes, I think we'll finish up there. I'll jump up on the Discord and throw up that question. I'll throw it as an announcement in the, but in like the general channel. But yes, anyway, I'll do that afterwards. Though, as always, I think we'll finish up there. A bit earlier, but you know, again, I was never going for time here. And hey, we did 2 streams this weekend. A whole 2 streams. Look at us go. Practically a pro VTuber at this point. Hololive, watch out. Give me a call, mate. I'm killing it over here. Anyway, I'm really liking how smooth this is now. I guess that's the power of having a better computer. This computer's just much better, so whatever. Hey. I know, right? Crazy. Next week, can't promise we'll have a 2 stream weekend. Might not. We'll see. Maybe if I get really into the Dark Souls randomizer, I want to play it again. I'll try and do the Dark Souls randomizer on Saturday rather than Sunday, so if I do want to do it again, I can do it again. Otherwise, yes, I've got to clean this house and do some shopping. Ends up surprising. Hey! At this rate, mate, I don't need to do a damn thing to surpass Nichi-Sanji. They'll go bankrupt on their own, and if I have more than 0 money, I am technically surpassing them. I'll surpass Nichi-Sanji, you'll see. Mostly because they'll collapse in on themselves, but I'm still better than them. I'm still better than them. Because I haven't collapsed under my own weight. Yet. I do keep myself quite fit, so that's maybe part of it. Healthy body, healthy mind! Otherwise, that reminds me, I've got that hike later this month. We've got to be careful about that. The hike is going to definitely make it so I can't stream that weekend, but, you know, we'll try. Otherwise, yes, as always, we'll end it there. So yeah, remember, don't be stupid enough to ask a kidnapper to kidnap you. Correct. Everyone, as always, good night. Sleep tight. And don't let the hallucination of a clown bite. Because at least it's not real, so you shouldn't let it bite. Because you've clearly got a lot more in your actual real life that's causing you issues. You got like that stuff's gonna bite. Don't let the clown bite. Unless that kidnapper has a PS2. Always trust her. I've never met a man with a PS2 that I couldn't trust. Anyway, au revoir. I'll see you all next time.